Bom dia. Day 5 of the Camino Português de Santiago. Leaving just right back there. Ponte de Lima. Very, very cute town. For those of you who saw the video yesterday. Very nice. Roman ruins. Part of the bridge was Roman bridge, part medieval, part Roman. The part right by the hostel was Roman. Heard from sort of a number of friends of mine the past few days that are having or have been having troubles on their own ways, their own treks, their own lives. I guess I can only say to them what I say to everybody what I wish for everyone watching this video: Bon Camino. From the heart, Bon Camino. My own Camino, I think in just a couple days I will be in Spain. It doesn't seem like I've done more than just sort of start this way. Now this is a pretty short Camino, as they are. The Française way, the most popular one, is, I don't know, like 3 times longer, something like that. At least twice as long. But going through woods, down this country lane with old stonework here, listening to the birds. So just about a half block or a block away from the albergo where I stayed last night, there was a little fellow had a shop open. He was talking to a couple peregrinos, very engaging, very flamboyant, had this big hat on covered with all sorts of bric-a-brac and things, and he asked if I needed my pilgrim passport stamped. And I guess I should digress here and say the peregrinos get a passport, and at the various waypoints, the hostels, restaurants, cafes, city information booths, whatever, they get a stamp. And a peregrino is supposed to have 2 stamps per day of the pilgrimage. And you can have this checked at the end and it gets certified. And most people keep this as a very, very important keepsake, probably their most important keepsake, to essentially, prove that they did the pilgrimage. And so I have mine. And yes, I needed it stamped because it was first thing in the day. I want to make sure I get at least 2 per day. And then he had me take an eraser, a chalk eraser, and take out the last number on a little slate he had at the entrance to his shop and change the 6 to a 7. And he didn't explain it, but in thinking it through, it must be that I was the nth number of pilgrims that he has stamped their passport. And I should have taken a picture of it. He didn't explain it, so I didn't have the presence of mind at the time. But I want to say it was like 26,000. Yeah. All sorts of really interesting experiences that you would get on a Camino that you wouldn't necessarily have, on the PCT or the AT or something like that. So another little curious aspect of it. Going through these lovely fields at the moment down this country lane. Gonna come under a sort of a super highway here. This is a really beautiful little, I don't even know what you would call this. You know, there's obviously a wall on one side, stream with the stones here built up. It's been going on for, I don't know, a couple 100 yards maybe. Opening up onto some vineyards on the right. Up. And a gate to a field. Beautiful. I'm seeking out some breakfast right now. I don't even know the name of this town. I'll have to look it up. Many houses here. I think this is sort of a guest house as well. Well, I might just get fat on this Camino. I'm in the little village of Rubiache. Not really sure how to pronounce it. And I was considering not even going to dinner at all. Maybe just having a little snack. But there really wasn't, there's not like a grocery store or convenience store or anything, gas station here. So I went to the restaurant, full Pellegrino meal, soup, salad, deep fried, fish and chips, 1,500, 2,000 calories, something like that. And I had a sit-down breakfast and a sit-down Pellegrino meal for lunch. So, yeah, a lot of calories, And I noticed from the map right there that this is on a Roman road. And I was wondering, as I went today on this very beautiful segment, whether or not I'd been traveling on any Roman roads. Some of them looked quite ancient, and some of the remnants, even through the forest. And as it turns out, it's the Romana Via 19. I didn't know the Romans numbered their roads. I always thought they had names, like the Appian Way, Via Appia, But this is where, in this area, is where the Roman Road 19 went. And so I was kind of curious, am I seeing some remnants of that even today? And apparently so, including very close to the Alberga. Beautiful day, more than 1,000 feet elevation gain, sort of the steepest section, but it wasn't arduous at all. It was quite pleasant. A lot of it right through the forest, those villages and a lot of farms. Of course, I was going through down the country lanes and things like that. A lot of flowers, beautiful in the springtime. Really good day. A really good section, I have to say. And looking forward to kind of coming to the end of Portugal, believe it or not. I'm kind of surprised. But anyway, hope you're having a good day.